Hello and welcome everybody to the Faculty of Arts Registration 101. So what happens after you apply? Now what? First, we will need you to accept your offer and our course enrollment date is now open. Everyone here hopefully has been admitted, but there are still a few more important steps to becoming a U of A student. You will need to accept your offer of admission and pay your non-refundable tuition deposit before you are able to access the schedule builder and enroll in your courses. Now, before we show you how to build your first year timetable in Bear Tracks, let's briefly go over understanding and planning your degree. In order to graduate with a bachelor degree from the Faculty of Arts, you will need to complete 120 credits with a minimum of 63 or more credits being from arts. All Bachelor of Arts students must complete these basic common requirements listed here to demonstrate a familiarity with the varying disciplines within arts. So every student will need to complete at least 3 credits or 1 course in a 100 level English or writing studies. Then you will need 6 credits in a language other than English. So that could be 2 courses in the same language that is not English. If you have a language at the 30 level, equivalent or higher, or 2 language courses in that same language at a post-secondary level, you do not need to complete this requirement. Instead, you will need to complete 6 credits in other courses to complete that 120 required for your degree. And then you would have to do 6 credits in non-arts disciplines. So these could be any courses not offered by the Faculty of Arts, Native Studies, Interdisciplinary Arts, or Augustana Arts courses. Then we have our selected major and minor requirements. A major is a primary area of study in your degree program. Your major is usually an area that interests and excites you because it's the main focus for the entirety of your degree. And then a minor is your second area of interest. So with your desired major, there will be specific requirements such as courses or credits in that major, and they are usually listed on our academic calendar. In general, a major will require at least 30 credits in that subject area at a 200 or higher level. You can do also 1 or more majors. As well as like for minors, it's not to the same extent to your degree, it's lesser courses and credits. So here is a visual representation of how an undergrad degree will work. Just some things to note in case you're not familiar, an undergraduate degree is a bachelor's degree. So again, you need 120 credits, and it comprises from year 1 till year 4. Now let's talk about understanding your program requirements. So first, I would recommend going to the academic calendar, and on the left-hand side, you will then click on undergraduate programs. Once you click on that, it will take you to Faculty of Arts. You will click Faculty of Arts. Under that, it will prompt up Bachelor of Arts, or if you are in any of those specialized arts programs listed below, then you would click on those. And so going through our academic calendar undergraduate programs, it will give you a estimated breakdown of what kind of courses you should be taking or you should be aware of. Now let's talk about setting up your first year enrollment. So this is just an example of your first year enrollment structure. Again, everybody's is going to look different, but this is just an example. Now let's discuss Bear Tracks basics. So with Bear Tracks, this is basically an online portal which gives you access to almost everything involved in your university career. Bear Tracks is where you will go to check your grades, your tuition, registration for classes, and more. You can access your Bear Tracks by using your CCID and password. Within Bear Tracks, there is going to be called something My Schedule Builder, which is a tool that you can use that will assist you with fall and winter schedule building and registration. If you are still needing help after today, please use our self-guided modules or our registration links listed there, or you can go to uab.ca/reg101. And then here's just some important dates to keep in mind. In April, you can start registering in courses, any outstanding documents for transfer or high school students to submit, and when orientation and fall term classes begin. That is everything. Thank you again, and we will see you in September.